The following program is rated TV MALV. It contains strong language and violence. It is intended only for mature audiences.
What the fuck is up?
What's up, dude?
I saw it.
What's going on in today's world?
Coronavirus. And
Coronavirus.
Lots of riots.
Got some angry people, some sick people. Yeah, it's kind of messed up.
Just a little bit.
This might be worse than before.
Oh, 100%. Shit's going wild.
You know, the funny thing is there's no more like social distancing around here.
Yeah, no, especially with all the riots and stuff. It's kind of gone out the window.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going in. I just went in a place today. They had a sign outside the door that said a mask must be worn upon entry. And I walked in with my mask, and the guys with had a mask, and nobody else in the store had a mask.
Yeah, when I was doing something, my tie rod, we had to go to Napa to get some grease, and they wouldn't even let us in the store without a mask. This is also almost a month ago now, but
yeah.
But yeah, no, everything's gone out the window with this.
We're at the end of May, and I mean, at least with our state, it's until June 12th, which I don't even know if it's going to get pushed any farther than that with everything else going on.
I just noticed we never did an official intro, so welcome to Table Talk.
Yeah, it's all right. They know what they're listening to.
Exactly. If you're on the channel, you know us. I'm Jeremy. That's Jake. I got my wonderful fiance being our sound person right now, kind of. You can say hi. Oh, okay.
Shout out her. So what's up?
Not much, man. It's been a while since we've seen each other. The last time was before we got off the boat the day before we got off the boat and on vacation.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the last time I've actually seen you.
Yeah, because we were quarantined technically and fun stuff. Oh, yeah, fuck off, phone.
That's over 2 months now.
Yeah. Shit's been crazy. I mean, I've been working. I know you worked all the time since we came back, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm deemed essential.
Yeah, me too.
I like it, but I don't like it.
I couldn't just sit around and play video games.
Wouldn't that be great?
Oh, I know. I'd love it. But
I did have a question though because you brought this up. Was there anything weird when you guys left here to go to California? Was anything different?
No. We were right through TSA and everything.
Did you feel different at all? Like, were there any nerves or anything?
No.
No?
I was just ready for a vacation.
You flew into LAX though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Straight into LAX, got right off the plane, nothing. The only thing that was different, we had to wait for a little bit because there was another plane at the gate where it's supposed to be at, or sharing the ramp thing. Other than that, no, there was really no different, nothing different at all for me.
What about on the way home?
No, I mean, both ways. I was right through TSA and just got right through and got on the plane, deboarded the plane in Detroit, and we're gone.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I didn't know. You guys, you had direct flight both ways, right?
Yeah, I was direct flighted.
That's probably easier.
Oh, 100%.
I know we only had the layover in Chicago on the way out, which is not bad. It's just Chicago. And then coming home, we left from Long Beach, went through Dallas, had to stop in St. Louis to refill, and came home. or stopped through Denver, not Dallas, and through St. Louis.
Wow.
But it was real weird in Denver. Denver was strange, maybe just because of everything. I mean, all the coronavirus stuff started when we were still on the cruise ship, but yeah, coming through Denver was weird. There's like a different vibe with everybody, I guess. I don't know. Looked like everybody was keeping their distance as much as possible. It was a different feel.
Yeah.
Just
No, in
kinda
LA.
strange.
Well, yeah, I went. When you took off from Long Beach, you said, so that's a smaller airport. Yeah, but at LAX there was no social distancing. No, I seen a few masks, but people wear masks all the time. Really.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. It was strange. I mean, we did go to San Fran though first.
Yeah.
Spent a couple days. Well, we spent one night there, 2 days there, and then drove the coast. But San Francisco was even. I mean, we probably went at the best time we could go because when we left is when they started lockdowns. Like the day we all flew home, they started shutting everything down.
Yeah, that was insane.
It's still weird to think we were on the last cruise ship as of today, anyway.
Yeah, well, technically we were, but there was other cruise ships still out there. There was one almost a month out still after everything got locked down. They wouldn't let them port anywhere to deboard.
Were we on the last Carnival boat though?
I think there was one more out
Okay.
before we came back, or one or
Oh,
two.
you know what? Yeah, because
It was an inspiration.
yeah, we met that one that was out there at the same time as us.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Carnival.
Give me free cruises.
Hey, what was your thought? I gotta ask you because this was your first cruise.
On the cruise?
Yeah, like what was your opinion of?
It was great. The only thing I didn't like, I mean, well, since we got shorter today, everything was kind of rushed.
Right.
Only thing that's my only complaint is we didn't stay at each place for too long because we were only in Puerto Vallarta for what, 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours,
Yeah, like 5 hours.
and then we went to Cabo. We were there for like 6. Whereas both of them were supposed to be all day ones. So
Yeah, it kind of sucked with us getting
and it messed up one of my plans too.
Well, we saved that though, so that's all right.
Yeah, it's supposed to propose on the fucking whale watching boat, but no, coronavirus fucked it all up.
I know what happened, at least from my point of view. Your fiance, who's sitting next to you, knows what happened from her point of view, but I've never heard you actually explain your story. You want to tell me about that? Like, what was going through your mind?
So the whole entire day, I was freaking out that we weren't getting on the boat, and like, well, you knew that too because when I went out to smoke over by the restaurant we were at, you could tell something was up, and then right when we left there, we walked through that little strip mall place, and there was a K jeweler there, and of course somebody had to go into K jeweler.
What else am I supposed to do?
Not you.
Yeah,
Looking
but
at someone next to me.
I was the whole reason, though.
Reason for what?
I pulled her aside.
He pulled you aside?
About what?
About what?
For K Jewelers.
Oh, for K jeweler.
Oh, to make me come out of the store.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was the whole
Literally
reason
the
you guys
first
even
thing-
went in there.
The first thing out of my mouth when she walked out of that store, though, was, I already bought a ring. It's in my luggage at the boat. We're just screwed right now. And they all started laughing. So, but yeah, that was... And then when we finally got back to the port, once we heard that, whoa, we might potentially board. And then we sat there for, what, 8 hours?
Yeah, we probably at least it was longer than that.
I don't remember. It was so long.
Well, we got to the port around 10:30, I believe, and then we didn't leave until 10 o'clock to go to the hotel.
We re-left the port, remember? Because that's when we went to the...
We're riding the red buses.
Yeah, we were riding the buses.
Well, right, but I guess technically we didn't. We were stuck there for 10 and a half hours till we finally got an answer
Yeah.
of what was going on. Then we had to find that hotel.
Yeah, I'm sitting there freaking out all day because I had it all planned out in my head. We're going to go on this whale watching trip, and when she's watching one of the whales jump out of the water, potentially, I was going to get down on the knee behind her, but this all got screwed up because Cabo was our first stop, and that was our whale watching.
Right.
So I'm freaking out. And it's weird because I don't freak out over shit.
No, not normally.
She was getting a little suspicious of me, but she still had no idea. And then you and your father-in-law saved it, and we went over to where they're keeping all the luggage, and they literally went on a manhunt for my luggage just to find the ring.
That was cool. I didn't think they were going to do that.
No, he's like, normally we don't do this, but this is a special exception. Special exception.
So shout out Long Beach Port Authority.
Yeah.
None of them are going to ever listen to this, but whoever that dude was that we tipped, he did a good job.
Yep. But yeah, that saved majority of the vacation because if we wouldn't be able to get on the boat, at least I was able to do that.
Yeah, and I know you were, from the conversation you had with me, you were probably more excited for that than almost everything else.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is good. So, shitty experience turned out to be a good one. Start of an experience.
Yeah. Hey, we got on the boat. We had a blast. I'm definitely going back on another cruise once all this bullshit ends.
Yeah. As soon as we're allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Well, since somebody got a job now, we won't be able to go until like one of our breaks or summer.
Yeah, but think about it. You get all your whole summer.
Yeah, I know. I
Which
just
is
gotta save all my PTO for that then.
Yeah. It's pretty cool, though. You get your whole summer.
Yeah, she'll be there at home the entire summer, and I'll have food every day, and
You don't have to worry about nothing.
the look I just got.
Why? Yeah, I could have told you that.
Yeah, oh well.
What?
Yeah.
You guys stayed with one of your buddies when you got there?
No, well, he lived in Santa Monica.
Okay, so he came down.
Yeah, he drove down because I haven't seen him in like 6-7 years because he's lived out in California, and it's just too damn expensive to fly out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he came and picked us up from the airport. We had lunch and breakfast-ish. I don't know. We landed at 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't remember. Or no, we landed at like 9:30 in the morning. But he picked us up from the airport. We drove around trying to find a hotel. Checked in the hotel early. Went and had breakfast. Went and took a nap. Went and hung out with him more. Went to dinner. Tried some calamari. No thanks.
Didn't like it?
Nah. It was a little too chewy for me.
Yeah.
But hey, I tried it. It was gross. Moving on.
When in Rome.
But yeah, no, I mean that vacation was one of my best ones. Simply the fact that yes, I did get engaged. 2, it was just fun as hell.
Yeah, it was a good time. I had a good time. It was short, but I had a good time.
Yeah. I was honestly ready to get off the boat though because I was just like, I kind of just want to sit at a beach one day.
Yeah, it would have been nice if we, obviously, if everything went to plan.
Yeah, because we would have been able to find the beach in Cabo because we didn't want to get short on time because we had the whale watching, so we didn't want to go try to find the beach and get late for the boat and get left behind.
Yeah.
That would not have been fun.
It was so hectic there, too, in Cabo. Everything was like...
Because everything got pushed together. There was so many people trying to do so much shit at the same time.
It was wild. It was more than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. I mean, Mexico was nice, though.
Yeah, all our stops were great. The Uber was awesome because I spent $2 American to go 4 miles.
Oh, was that in Puerto Vallarta when you're going on your ATV?
Yeah, we literally went 4 or 5 miles, cost us $2.
Hey, you can't complain about that.
No, we tipped the lady $3. I spent $5 there for what probably would have cost me $10 here.
Yeah.
And that was with a tip. So, no, you can't get any better.
The only thing we spent, well, I didn't even spend any money on shore. She bought shirts for family and for my nephew and a magnet and a bottle opener. Well, that's magnet too,
Magnets.
but yeah, just magnets and shirts, and that was at Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah.
We just went to that little mall place they had because we didn't want to venture out too far because we don't have passports or anything.
Was it? Oh, you mean right at the port?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that we took that little tram around to that little indoor mall they had.
Okay, because if you actually did leave, we found a different mall when we were there.
Oh yeah, we
They had
didn't
a
leave.
different plaza.
'Cause we
We
didn't.
weren't off the boat.
Yeah, we were off the boat maybe an hour and a half, if that.
Oh, okay.
We went and used the pool when there was nobody else.
Yeah, we went swimming when nobody was on the boat.
But that was nice.
It was
Not nice.
I don't know what I was expecting when I got in the water, but it was salt water. I was expecting maybe like chlorine, but
Oh, yeah, no.
I was like, what is this, salt water?
It bringing it from the ocean, man.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's a smart way to do it. But no, yeah, that was a blasty blast. I'll definitely do another one.
We'll have to go out of Florida.
Yeah, I've been like looking at cruises, and now I have my own personal vacation planner.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm gonna give her a call once we're ready to go. I was planning one for my fiance's birthday. If someone got a job.
Can't go on there. You got to reschedule.
Yeah, that one's canceled. She won't be able to take that off.
We're trying to plan a trip for the anniversary, but with all this corona, I don't know where we're going to be at the time.
What's your anniversary again?
September 1st.
That's what I thought. Yeah, we were taking one. I was going to do the October 5th. It was I think, no, I don't remember. It was a 4-day.
I'm figuring out how reasonable they are because we're trying to come up with a trip. Originally, we were just going to go to Florida for like a week. I'm sorry, not a week, a long weekend, like 4-dayer.
Mm-hmm.
It's cheaper just to get on a cruise for 4 days.
Oh, it is. I was looking at the cruise, like the cost of the cruise. I booked not booked, but was gonna look for me and Julianne and my buddy Rob and his girlfriend. For 4 of us, both have balcony rooms. It was gonna be like $1,200 total.
Yeah. Yeah, they're reasonable. I think they're a lot cheaper now than they used to be with everything going on, but they're still reasonable regardless.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not book one right away because all this uncertainty.
Yeah.
Because as of now, they're planning on going back and starting up the cruises, I think, in August?
Yeah, supposedly.
And then they're going to open up other ports later in the year or next year.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's going to be an interesting couple months.
Yeah, the one big cruise I want to go on an Alaskan cruise.
That'd be fun. I want to do that too one day. I'd like to do that. It's a long trip,
Yeah.
but I'd like to do one to Hawaii.
Yeah, those ones that's a 15-day one?
Yeah.
'Cause it takes like 4 days to get there.
Yeah, they take you there and then they hook you up with a resort.
Oh, really?
That you stay at. Yeah, this isn't through Carnival. It's I think it was can't think of the name now. Norwegian, I believe.
Mm.
Yeah, it's kind of like the ones you see for Alaska because some of those they'll take you there and then you spend like 4 days on land, and then you get back on the boat and you take off.
Mm.
It's kind of the same thing. So you
That'd
go
be
there.
fun, though.
Yeah, you go there. Once you dock, you stay a day on the boat, another day. So I think you're on the boat for like 5 or 6 days straight, and then you spend I think it's 2 days and 2 nights and 3 full days on a land at the resort. Then you get back on the ship and come back to Seattle or LA, wherever one you're going on.
I think San Francisco was going to Hawaii.
Okay.
But no, that'd be fun. But being on that boat for like 5 or 6 days straight.
It's a long
I'd
trip.
go nuts.
Yeah.
Because I was going nuts just being on it like 2 days in a row. I'm just like, I can't just keep going to the casino and blowing my money.
Yeah, I felt that this time too, but I think it was just so weird. I was like ready to come home.
Yeah, especially because we knew what was coming.
It's like we knew what was going on, what was there. I pretty much had 2 vacations in one vacation.
Yeah,
By the time we got on the boat with everything, all the places we went before,
yeah, because you
crush,
guys went out, what, 3 days early? Or 4
yeah,
days, technically.
well, yeah, we had 3 full days, so we stayed in San Francisco for 2 days, one night, 2 days, and then over the course of the next day, we drove down the coast to Long Beach, which it was really fun, but man, it's such a long drive.
Yeah.
It was so drawn out.
Yeah, my buddy coming from Santa Monica, he's like, yeah, that's like a 2-hour drive. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, and when you're tourist, of course, you're going to stop and see whatever you want to see. So,
Yep.
yeah, stopping in San Francisco, we saw some redwoods. We stopped at all the major cities on the coast. We stopped in Hollywood for a couple hours. We finally got to Long Beach at nighttime.
Yeah, that's when we were gonna meet up, and you're like, yeah, we're just going to bed after we go to to the bar.
Yeah, we literally we got some food. I was still on Michigan time, of course. So
Yeah.
8 o'clock there is 11 o'clock here. So I think we got to our hotel and got to the bar. It was like 9:30 there. By the time we got back, I was crashed.
Yeah, I was ready. I was still up at what 10:30, 11 their time. I was just I stay up late anyways, so
Right.
I stay up till almost 2:30 almost every night. So that's what 11:30 in California.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning every day on the ship.
Yeah, I never really slept in that I can remember. I think only one day, and that it wasn't even sleeping in. It was till like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, we slept in one day apparently till what, like 10, if that.
11. We took lots of naps.
Yeah, we took a lot of naps on that vacation.
That's what I did my first time on a cruise, and then I did not this time, even though I probably should have. But
Yeah, we took a lot of naps. Well, also we didn't have any we didn't have a drink package, like alcohol package, so
yeah,
I didn't want to spend money on alcohol.
right.
We would have done if we were doing other stuff.
Yeah, if we weren't if we had one of the passes, not passes, but one of the drink packages, I would have been tore up the entire time.
And I would have been fine. I just spent the extra $200.
Yeah, someone wanted to play that damn quarter machine.
No, in the hotel. That I didn't.
Oh yeah,
end
the
up
hotel.
spending.
The extra hotel because coronavirus.
Did you get your money back from that?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yep. She got the check, what, 2 weeks ago?
Oh, all right. That fell pretty much in line with us. We finally got everything from our food and hotel room.
Yeah, we didn't do any food because I lost a receipt, but it was only like $15 from that diner.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah,
you guys had pizza and breakfast the next day.
Yeah, we got our money for dinner back. I don't think we got breakfast either. I never had the receipt.
Yeah, I got the breakfast receipt, but I think I lost it when we were
We
boarding.
didn't have dinner that day. We had chips.
Yeah, that dinner. Yeah. So the night we got canceled on for getting on the cruise ship, the only thing we ate was the chips from that they provided us.
Oh, on the other boat?
Yeah, because the sandwich didn't even look appetizing. And then when we got to the hotel, we heard you guys had pizza. We went to order pizza. Everything was closed. I was like, how is everything closed at like 10 o'clock in Long Beach, California on a Saturday?
On Saturday.
Oh, man, different world over there.
Yeah, because I didn't want to go anywhere.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to come. It took almost an hour for our delivery to get there.
Yeah.
And they were only a couple blocks away.
Yeah, we spent $15 on chips and pop from the hotel.
That was our engagement night dinner.
That was our engagement night dinner. That was a great dinner.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep. Getting back to coronavirus, so what is your take on this entire thing?
I think it's overplayed a little too much. I don't think it should be taken lightly. But I think at this point where we're at right now, it's too much.
Yeah.
I totally agree with shutting things down, but I don't agree with shutting everything down. I like that they're finally starting to reopen stuff. I think I would have liked to see it a couple weeks ago, not today or tomorrow. Tomorrow
Right.
they're supposed to start opening more supposedly around us.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I totally get the restaurant thing, 100%. What I don't get is you can have like Walmart's open, which is deemed essential because they have groceries. I understand grocery stores. I never understood the Home Depots. I don't get it. I don't get why you couldn't buy paint, but you could buy gardening stuff, and then you couldn't buy gardening stuff, but you can buy like light fixtures and things.
Yeah, that makes no sense. I mean, like, I'm with you. I don't understand why Walmart, like, they should have been, like, Home Depot was doing it smart, though. They were limiting the amount of people in the store.
Right.
Walmart, Meijer, everything else, they were like, oh, just come in.
Yeah. All the grocery stores, everything were not. There was no limiting. I mean, I only went to the one by my work, so I didn't go to any of our local ones. But I mean, I can speak for that one. There was no counting number of people. There was nothing of that. They were just letting whoever wants to come in. Which, if you're going to do that, so be it. I mean, that's my risk I take as a shopper. But I didn't understand. Okay, this store is allowed to be open, like Home Depot, for instance. Which, yes, I guess is technically essential because they do sell electric things like that. But then, like, Ace Hardwares were closed.
Yeah.
So how can you have one hardware store open but not the other one?
Yeah, I don't understand why, like the mom and pop shops as well. Like,
Yeah,
I don't understand why those had to close. If they were selling essential stuff, why couldn't they be open?
I don't know. I have
You're
no
giving
idea.
money to the big superstores, but you're not going to let mom and pop shops make their money.
You know what's funny? You know that the Joe's, I think it's just Joe's Produce in Livonia.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were closed for like a month because they were, from what I heard, and this is coming from people through work that work for Livonia. What I heard was they were not deemed essential, but they're a produce store. Like they only sell groceries.
That's not okay.
Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, they're open now. They have been for a couple weeks, but I was surprised when I saw it online, and then I drove by there one day, and they were closed. I'm like, how is a produce store not essential enough?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
But I get confused. I don't know. It's where my brain starts to take over, and I start thinking of the worst. The reason I say that is, do you remember? And well, there's not really that much now, at least not that I've heard of. Do you remember when there was a water shortage everywhere? Like toilet paper, you couldn't find toilet paper, you couldn't find water bottles.
Mm-hmm.
In the midst of that, I was at work one day and I went to Bush's. Are you familiar with the Bush's grocery stores?
Yeah, when I hung out with one of my buddies, we went there one time.
I went to Bush's over in Plymouth. They had toilet paper stocked on shelves like a normal store. They had cases of water, normal store. There was no limits. And then we got delivered to my job from Fresh Time. They brought cases of water and like just cases of water, and they told us their shelves are also stocked with toilet paper and paper towel if we ever need anything. So my concern is the high-end supermarkets. I call them high-end because they do cost more. They're not.
Oh, no, 100%.
They're mostly organic, and they cost more than like your typical Kroger. But like they had toilet paper and paper towel and water, but Kroger, Meijer, Walmart, Target, they were all out. I don't understand how that could be.
Yeah, no, we were getting like shipped in what's the other one called? Yeah, shipped in Instacart orders. And most of the time they'd be out of stupid stuff too, like be out of spaghetti sauce or noodles.
Right.
Like I worked in grocery stores. I know how much they keep in storage. Like, there's no reason for them to be running out of this shit.
Right.
Because we haven't stepped foot in a grocery store since we came home.
Before we left.
Oh, you guys haven't?
No, we just been getting everything delivered.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's nice not having to go to a store, wear a mask the entire time, and deal with other people, because I'm not a people person, because I would do my shopping at night like I used to,
Yeah.
because nobody's in the store, but all the stores that were 24 hours were closing at like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'd get there at like 10:45 when I get home from work. So I wouldn't want to do that to anybody working in one of those stores, because I've been there when I worked in the mall. People coming in at last second, like, dude, I want to close.
Right. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, I don't understand that. That makes no sense.
You know what's funny too is we we couldn't find stuff around here. So a couple weeks ago, when it was still pretty bad, I mean, it's gotten pretty good now, as far as I know. But we drove out a good hour west, and we stopped at a Kroger, and we got 2 things of beef each. We got 2 things of chicken each, so we cashed out separately each time. So we're all the way out here. We're like, wow, they have everything. Let's just go to the next one. We stopped at like 3 different Krogers before coming home, but we got everything we needed. We had, that would be 24 pounds of ground beef that we got just between the 2 of us, because we went to 3 different stores.
Wow.
Their limits are 2 per person, but it's like, it almost made me,
people.
yeah, it made me feel bad for a second, because I was like, I don't want to be one of those hoarders. But at the time, it was like, you can't find anything. So when you do, it forces you to be one of the hoarders.
Well, I mean, you're technically not even hoarding either, because it's food, and both meat and chicken you can freeze.
Right. But, like the people that, especially when we weren't even here, when we were on
Yeah,
the way
the
home.
toilet paper hoarders, so where they're buying like 50 packs by themselves.
Right. It's like, why do you need that? You don't need that.
Yeah, there's no need for that. Like what you guys did, I mean, that's just smart. You didn't take, could only buy 2, so you only bought 2. Just because you went to a different store, no, I wouldn't feel bad.
I know. It's like, for the moment I did, obviously, you know how I am. It quickly faded. It was like the next moment I could care less. But
you're like, fuck everybody.
Exactly. But it made me think. It made me think of, like, I can't imagine being a person going in there and taking everything. But then the next person, like I said, you can't find anything. It almost forces you to be just like that. You have to get what you have to get, because you can't find it anywhere else. Yeah,
I just went to a local place down the road from us that they opened back up. They were only doing curbside only. I'd spent $50. I got all the ground beef they were allowing to get, all the chicken they were allowing you to get, and a few other things. And I spent like $50 on chicken and ground beef.
Yeah. Got to do what you got to do, unfortunately.
I mean, it was all fresh stuff too, because this is the place I went to that my parents went to all the time to get like steaks and stuff. So, little mom and pop shop right down the road. Surprising they were open, but I'd rather support them than go to like Meijer and something and give them extra money.
Yeah.
Especially with the way people were buying stuff.
Right. Yeah, it's a weird time. It's got my mind rolling.
Yeah, I think everybody is kind of like that.